Okay, so I had to pause this and then like rewind it because this absolute nutcracker, I mean, they sound so unhinged. It's ridiculous. Check it out.
Times he doesn't want to defund the police. Let me ask you about the New York Times story.
Oh, let's back it up for 2 more seconds because he just continued to lie. This one was about Biden.
Every single day, you know, it's amazing. One day they're calling for let's Kamala Harris and frankly Joe Biden, but let's abolish law enforcement. Let's and then they get to Pennsylvania and they no longer want to abolish law enforcement.
But Eric, I'm sorry. They haven't called for abolishing all law enforcement. That is something that they just haven't done. So let's stick to the facts.
I mean, it is a full-time job to try and keep these nutcrackers on topic and to fact check them in the moment as they continue to lie. But he's trying.
It's the New York Times story. It's a big story in the New York Times.
Let's go back to that.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Look at his face. He's like...
He's clearly stated lots and lots of times he doesn't want to defund the police. Let me ask you about the New York Times story on their investigative series on the president's tax documents. They write in their latest investigation, and I found, quote, over 200 companies, special interest groups, and foreign governments that patronized Mr. Trump's properties while reaping benefits from him and his administration.
Of course.
And here are some of the
There are
specifics
photos of a communist dictator at Mar-a-Lago. Come on now.
One company with 10 new federal contracts worth $1.3 billion. And then the president would go and ask what guests of his properties wanted from the government. So let me ask you, lots of specifics in this story. You guys didn't respond to the New York Times.
Of course they didn't, because they don't answer to anyone. Y'all, check this out. Check this out.
He doesn't care. He wanted to do what was right.
Unhinged. He'll keep going.
Is this job? He wakes up in the morning and he has to fight you, and he has to fight the entire media, and he has to fight the Democrats, and he gets punched in the head every single day. And he wakes up and he fights for his country, and he fights against the lunacy of the radical left. And he created the greatest economy. He created the most jobs.
Oh my gosh.
The military.
Are you serious?
By Mexico and China.
Oh my God.
We're no longer getting ripped off in terms of healthcare. He's creating.
We're not?
Back to the story. Back to the story.
He doesn't need this job anymore. My father has lost a fortune, an absolute fortune, doing what he does. You compare that to Joe Biden.
So he's screaming, he doesn't need this job. He doesn't need this. Are you serious?
Go Google Biden's house right now and tell me if you think that a person who's been in government for 47 years can afford that mansion on the water in Wilmington, Delaware, and tell you they can't. And I'd ask you to go look at Maritime Water.
But will you address what the New York Times?
Of course he won't. And we won't even talk about their properties. And we won't.
At Trump properties that have gone on to get big government contracts and other favors from the Trump administration. How is that not, at the very least, a huge appearance of a conflict?
We're a hospitality company. We've got tens of millions of people staying at our properties every single year.
I can't, because he's not going to answer. And he knows it's a conflict of interest and it's downright treasonous, actually. You know, like, at this point, I'm starting to question if this family is not like, is this an espionage operation? I'm not really sure who they are or where they come from. But let's stop because it'll give you a headache. He is unhinged.